Welcome to the 143rd San Francisco Art Institute Commencement. Welcome faculty, staff, families, friends, partners, students, and congratulations to the class of 2021. I love the title of your spring shows, the MFA title, Here and Yet, that sense of place. And as you say, the here-ness is indeed abstract. And the BFA title, Wave-Tossed but Never Sunk, which is not only appropriate, but appeals to my nautical sensibilities. For everyone, please check out these wonderful online exhibitions. Congratulations on navigating this turbulent year with elegance and eloquence. And someday soon, we will regroup in person so we can all plunge into the courtyard pond with the fish and the turtles. Welcome to your 2021 commencement. Congratulations.
John,
Brett,
there you are.
there you are.
I lost you for a second amongst the brutalist architecture,
But here we are.
but here we are. Hi everyone, I'm Brett Reichman. I'm a faculty member in the painting department.
I'm John Priola. I'm faculty in photo department and low residency MFA program. Welcome to the students, family, invited guests, faculty, and staff to your 21 commencement ceremony.
John, you know, we've got a very pleasant task to begin today's commencement with, and that's the announcing of some of our outstanding undergraduate student awards. These awards were selected by the faculty in their department based on the visual and conceptual quality of the students' work. So do you want to get us started?
Let's get started.
Let's go.
Okay. First award goes to the Art and Technology Department. Outstanding student is Camilla Giandraggi Bianchi. Congratulations, Camilla.
Now for the outstanding undergraduate student award in painting. And the award goes to Emily Gola. Congratulations, Emily.
Our next award goes to two students in the new genre department. Thank you, Claire Daigle. That's for two. First student is Christian Aguilera. Second student is Chris Hartman. Congratulations, Christian and Chris.
Great. And now it's my pleasure to hand the floor over to our board chair, Lonnie Graham.
Frequently, complacency seduces us into defining ourselves by events or circumstances beyond our control. Occasionally, we align ourselves with a fraternity of like-minded individuals and find a purpose in that union. And to be sure, at this time, there is cause enough for the prescription of a profound definition that is indeed and will remain historic. But ideally, certain individuals will define an era. When vision and innovation are born of adversity, individuals who envision new circumstances, new solutions, or innovate fluent forms of expression have the potential to serve our society in ways we cannot currently foresee. These are the individuals we have gathered to venerate. This small but singular group of people have persevered. The challenges met this year lie beyond cultivating solutions to surmount undefinable goals. This graduating class will not simply commence, but will continue to confront the most formidable challenges to the modern artist. Among those are the confrontation and the reconciliation of self. Through the course of that affiliation, you will continue to explore. You will destroy. You will build hope. You will undermine convention and provide new insight into new ideas. You will illuminate and activate and bring depth and breadth to our traditions. Imagine compassion. Through the course of your practice, you will guide us toward our essential selves. Through your vision, you will help us see in new ways. Through your insight, you will move us beyond fear. You have the potential to articulate our collective future. From the crucible of your experience, you will forge new meaning in your life. From the ashes of your turmoil, you will rekindle the passionate flames of artistic expression that will illuminate the pathway to cultural enlightenment. My name is Lonnie Graham. This year marks the 43rd year of my affiliation with the school, and my first year as the chairman of the Board of Trustees at the San Francisco Art Institute. I'd like to join my colleagues in thanks and in celebration. Graduates, thank you for returning to rebuild this community. Thank you for acknowledging its value. And congratulations. Congratulations for having the courage to live beyond convention. Congratulations for charting a path we have yet to discover. Congratulations for having the courage to embark on a journey and to realize and confront yourself. Congratulations on finding a way that is yet undefined. Congratulations for having the strength to defy the stereotypes. Congratulations on the self you will grow into, and on the artists you are, and on the people you will become. Congratulations. And now, Dr. Jennifer Rissler.
Thank you, Lonnie. I join the entire SFAI community in welcoming you back to SFAI as our new board chair. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jennifer Rissler. I'm the Dean of Academic Affairs at the San Francisco Art Institute. On behalf of the faculty, I extend a warm welcome to all of our graduates' families and friends, as well as to our distinguished award recipients in today's ceremony. Most importantly, however, I want to recognize today's graduating class, celebrating their commencement in the 150th anniversary year of SFAI. Today, I recognize your accomplishments in this unprecedented year. We convene here today to celebrate each and every one of you, the intrepid class of 2021. As I reflect on this past year, a refrain keeps coming to mind, one that suggests to me that you refused to be defined by what was lost to this pandemic, insisting instead to be remembered by how you responded to it. In previewing your exhibitions, which officially opened today following our ceremony, I can say with certainty that your work is a reminder that artists are, above all else, important, critical voices and first responders to social, economic, and political upheavals. And 2020 gave you a lot to respond to. Last year, you all saw many of your friends leave SFAI unceremoniously. You began your 2021 academic year facing limited institutional support, a lack of an in-person on-campus community, innumerable Zoom classes while isolated across many countries and time zones. And yet, against this bleak backdrop, you persevered. You continued to critique each other and yourselves, an institution that came to the brink, those in leadership positions, including myself, and in doing so, you showed us what it means to be artists. I thank you, I celebrate you, and I know that you will embody the spirit and ethos as alumni of the San Francisco Art Institute. Congratulations. And now it's my pleasure to introduce Linda Connor and Lindsay White, who will present the next round of student awards.
So Lindsay, I'm a little worried about this graduation ceremony.
Yeah.
I would just like to be really, sort of make it more special.
Yeah.
And, you know, my hair's been like this. I mean, I've gone white in this job working here at the Art Institute for so long, but I
52
think,
years will do that.
has it been that long?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway, I asked you here to help me get a little more hip, and you've come up with an idea that I think is going to be quite interesting.
Yeah, I'm thinking kind of like a wave.
Okay.
I don't know. It's an intuition, kind of a gut feeling.
Okay. Just one color, though.
Yeah, just one color.
All right.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Your beautiful
I guess
blank canvas.
Oh, my blank canvas. Yes.
Okay.
Here it goes.
Do they know they're on? Lindsay, Linda.
You're having too much fun. Jennifer, thank you very much. And now, Lindsay, we have some awards.
We do.
Which ones are they?
Many awards. We have photo, we have printmaking, sculpture, film, all to hand out to outstanding students.
Okay, these are undergrads, right?
Undergrads.
Okay, well, I have the envelopes here. The first one is Giselle.
In Mormino. Oh, for the outstanding undergrad in photography.
Great. Next, Kat.
Kameho for the outstanding undergraduate in printmaking.
Are you ready for Samantha?
Samantha Gripe, outstanding undergrad in sculpture.
And last but not least, Alex.
Dye for the outstanding undergrad in film. Congratulations, everyone. Amazing job.
They were good. This has been a hell of a year.
It really has.
And,
It really has.
you know, they stayed with us and we stayed with them. And congratulations.
Congratulations. Let's high five to that. All right. Next up, we have Cristobal Martinez.
Do you think we could do something with your hair? Sometime?
Yeah.
All right, next time. Okay. Bye.
Greetings, parents, family members, friends, and esteemed SFAI colleagues, and congratulations to the 2021 class of SFAI graduates. I bid you all good afternoon. I'm Dr. Cristobal Martinez, Chair of the Art and Technology Program and Associate Professor of Art and Technology. I am honored today by the distinguished opportunity to introduce to you two students who represent and embody the tenacity to gain knowledge through arts practice. I believe these two students offer a spirit of empathy through artistic expression that perhaps we, with enough courage, may dare to follow their lead in pursuit of a more just and sustainable future. For me, the privilege of being an art professor is that I am renewed and sustained by our students at the San Francisco Art Institute, who demonstrate listening, critical thinking, and solutions concerning urgent subject matter that will make a difference for all of us here and for future generations to come. The two student commencement speakers I introduced to you today allow me to sleep better at night, knowing that with people such as these two fine exemplars and their graduating colleagues here today, the world will be placed in good hands and in due time. Without further ado, it is my greatest honor as a member of the faculty to introduce to you student commencement speakers Camila de Andrade Bianchi, who is graduating today with her Bachelor of Fine Arts in New Genres, and Chris Manfield, who is graduating today with his Master of Fine Arts. Congratulations to you both and to the students whom you represent in the class of 2021 at the San Francisco Art Institute, now celebrating its 150th anniversary.
Hi everyone. There's so much I want to talk about. If the circumstances were different, I'd imagine having this conversation with you over a meal. But all the time in the world to not just talk but also listen to what we have to say to each other. As an international student from Indonesia, I've had some of the most generative and meaningful conversations within the proximity of food. In this 10-minute slot, first and foremost, I would like to extend my gratitude for the opportunity to address all of you here today. This year we celebrate the 150th anniversary of our school. The integrity and legacy of this institution that continues to reside over Yelamu, the unceded territory of Taramaitus Ohlone, however, cannot exist separately without the acknowledgement of its imperfection as well as its capacity to overcome great challenges. My teacher told me a couple of years back that SFAI is the last of its kind, the last art school in the country that teaches art for art's sake. And when it's the last one standing, that could either be a good thing or a bad thing. That being said, please allow me to express my positionality as this year's MFA graduate commencement speaker. Last year, after the news of the plan to suspend our degree program, followed by a series of transfers and layoffs of both students and employees, we became divided as a community. Needless to say, many of us are still hurting. Some of us are still seeking for reconciliations, while there are members of our communities who are working harder than ever to try to put the pieces back together. As a student, I've taken both sides of the stories while navigating my way through the communities that had the privilege of staying as well as those that had to leave. I had transferred out before transferring back in, a week before the semester started, while classes had already begun at the school I transferred to. By taking on this opportunity to speak, I've placed myself in a vulnerable position. It's not my intention to divide the community further by bringing up these things that might have been incendiary during this moment of celebration. What I want is to encourage the rekindling of the flame around which our community has gathered to find healing. For that, I beg your pardon and understanding as you invest your time and attention in what I have to say, and trust that I know that all of you are here today because you care about the value of art and education in one way or another. I would like to quote the words of two scholars because I couldn't have said these things better myself. The first is a scholar whose primary area of interest revolves around college retention and completion in U.S. higher education. These are the words of Roy Y. Chan, quoted from the Journal of Education Policy, Planning, and Administration, from a research titled Understanding the Purpose of Higher Education, an analysis of the economic and social benefits for completing a college degree. Over the last half-century, new pressures have challenged the traditional purpose and civic mission of higher education. On one hand, one would argue that the purpose of higher education is to acquire new knowledge and to prepare one for the workforce. On the other hand, one would also argue that institutions of higher education should be aiming for more ideal contributions to the Commonwealth society. To enumerate, higher education in the United States and abroad is facing unprecedented challenges on a wide number of issues, including support for financial aid, rapidly increasing tuition rates, diminishing appropriations, modified governance relationships, and a complex and global society that demands college graduates to acquire more skills and capacities. The second scholar I'd like to introduce today is Sharon Stein, whose research aims to bring critical and decolonial perspectives to the study and practice of internationalization, decolonization, and sustainability in higher education. Here are her words. Many of U.S. higher education's greatest achievements have not merely happened alongside, but have also been subsidized by racial colonial dispossession. The fact that the higher education field rarely addresses these entangled histories may not be primarily due to a lack of information, but rather due to strong, effective, material, and intellectual investments in the continuation of existing systems. From her research titled Confronting the Racial Colonial Foundations of U.S. Higher Education, published in the Journal for the Study of Post-Secondary and Tertiary Education in 2018. So I ask myself, why are we here? To me, the most inspiring thing about the art school is the rich diversity of ideas from passionate individuals, which are sustained through a dynamic push and pull of boundaries within our community. It is a collaborative space where knowledge and skills are imparted so that we can develop a deeper understanding of our world. And even though the system of institutional arts and education has never been free from the errors of colonialism, I cannot abandon these institutions as there is much owed and much to reconcile between the echo chamber of the institutions and the world outside of it. As participants of this privileged space, we have the ethical and moral responsibility to strive to maximize the potential of its resources to foster the critical discourse of liberation. Often I get caught up in trying to change the world, forgetting that it's not a job for an individual. What I've learned from my failures is to celebrate the transformative process that has been completed through a collaborative effort. How beautiful is the harmony of incongruency, the friction between social liberation, culture, tradition, and heritage, the eternal dharma of our lifelong vocations. What are the chances of harmonizing my mistakes and accidents like jazz or poetry? Today, as a graduating MFA student, I'm celebrating the transition between the last and the first arcana, from the world to a fool, as I learn to settle living with uncertainties. Hopefully I'm not alone in this journey, and I'm most certain that I won't be, because I believe that making is an act of sharing. Whether we choose to make a direct contribution for those we care about or those we'd like to care about. And when we do it for ourselves, I've learned that the personal can be deeply universal. With that in mind, I would like to share some of my prayers. Breathe, as if you have the time to, and hope that art will flourish so long as people still care. Plant your ideas as seeds and foster them gently and kindly. Tread carefully on what you mean and what you have the intention of conjuring, even when at times it cannot be put in words. It might be difficult, and when it's difficult, it might help to know that it always has been. But it's the only thing we know how to do to make everything else easier. Celebrate and memorialize what's meaningful, because life is full of forgetfulness. It's been an honor and a privilege. Thank you.
Hey, John Priola. Aren't our graduates amazing?
These artists have put such blood, sweat, and tears into everything they do. It blows my mind. I'm so impressed with them.
Yeah, they took a wild ride with us this year, and I just love them to the moon and back.
Beside me here is Claire Daigle, our Master of Arts and Dual Degree Programs Director.
And I have a very special award. I needed a little help with this one, so I contacted an expert. Thank you, Marcel. So, the outstanding MA thesis goes to our dual degree student, the one, the only Lexigius Caleb.
Congratulations, Lex. Now I turn it over to Christopher Williams, MFA of 2020, to present a brand new award.
Hello, graduates of 2021. My name is Christopher Williams, and I'm here to remind you that you should love every day of this journey. You never know what's going to be around the corner and what to expect, but whatever it is, today I'm here to say, hello from the future, your future. If you want me to tell you what 1 year would look like from today, I can't. I can't say it's okay to be nervous, but it's even better to be excited. Dedication in doing what you love can and will bring rewards in the strangest of ways. Just keep it true. I can't say how, I can't say when, but I can say, never forget this moment and where you come from. That said, I am here today to pay it forward. And I thought to myself, you know, if an award did not exist, why not just make one? So it's my honor to present SFAI's first, and hopefully many more to come, the 2021 Black Excellence Award from the Williams family and friends. This goes out to one of my most awesome, friendliest, talented classmates I've ever had the pleasure of working with. And your dog is really cute too. So Dominique Birdsong, we want to award you in the amount of $1,100 for your year of Black excellence. And just remember, life is beautiful. Take it easy. Can I keep the check? I think we cut. We're good. We're good.
No.
No? Oh, we're still running. This is awkward.
Thank you, Chris.
Congratulations, Dominique. John, we got one more award to go. And it's an award for our Smarty Pants students. So it's the Outstanding Undergraduate Academic Achievement Award.
And that award goes to Emily Gola.
Congratulations,
Emily.
Okay, now we'd like to turn it back over to our board chair, Lonnie Graham.
Thanks, John. Thanks, Claire. And congratulations to all the student awardees. The role of the arts, as they're applied in a relevant capacity within our society, are activated here in a most complex and incisive manner as we experience and witness the true power of artists. Through the course of academia, raising awareness and social activism, the contribution of these individuals can only be assessed from a point in time decades in our future. Dr. Deborah Willis has authored dozens of books that contribute to and advance the field of photography. Dr. Willis is the author of books about Barack and Michelle Obama. She literally wrote the history of Black photography. Her contribution and insight to academia are superlative. Her son Hank Willis Thomas has established a clever and witty context for dialogue through the course of his artistic practice. His work as a sculptor, a photographer, an installation artist, and cultural activist in works like the Question Bridge, and more recently the establishment of the political action committee known as the Four Freedoms Initiative, continue to raise awareness around sensitive social issues. Beset with the challenges of human endeavor, these individuals have imagined innovative ways to increase our understanding and gain insight through dialogue, and ultimately identify and face our problems head on. We selected these artists as they demonstrate the elegant confluence of incisive articulation and the sublime and brutal power of the arts. Within the context of these endeavors, these artists, Dr. Deborah Willis and Hank Willis Thomas, are masterful. They represent in its most articulate form where we are as a society today.
Hi, my name is Hank Willis Thomas.
And I'm Dr. Deborah Willis.
I call her Mom.
and I call my son my son. I'm really excited to be here to celebrate the class of 2021. We congratulate you for your contributions to the arts for the future and for the present. We have shared many days in San Francisco and in the art world, and for you to acknowledge our work in the arts, we are truly honored. Thank you.
And I have to say, it's been an extraordinary year for the arts, for the world, and for students. So I commend you for all of the hard work that you all did and the contributions of your classmates and your professors to make the most of a terrible situation. And I want to just say thank you for your dedication to the arts and to continuing to do what you're doing, and pray that we can all make something incredible out of this heck of a time.
Thank you, Dr. Deborah Willis, and thank you, Hank. It's true, it has been a challenging year, and your contribution to the arts, as well as all of you, dear graduating class, has the ability to enrich many lives, especially during hard times. It is now my honor to present the award for Outstanding Graduate Student to 4 exceptional individuals. The Outstanding Graduate Award goes to Christian Tan, Flora Wilds, Kit Radford, and, last but not least, Colette Standish. Congratulations, everyone. The next award has been in existence since 1938. The Robert Howe Fletcher Cup is awarded to a student exhibiting outstanding merit and leadership. The award rotates between majors, and today it is awarded to a student in the painting department. The student's name is immortalized, engraved on the cup itself. The Robert Howe Fletcher Cup goes to
Ooh. Congratulations, Fletcher Cup winner, Zhu's son, So. There have always been fascinating and friendly spirits here on Russian Hill, beautifully haunted by magicians, illusionists, and conjurers. One of those mediums was Douglas Mccaggie, the director of the school from 1945 and 1950, before he ran off to make movies with Orbit Films. Mccaggie had been a noted curator at the San Francisco Museum of Modern Art. His desire was to transform museums from mausoleums to happenings. At the school, Mccaggie made it a priority to create a lively and free atmosphere. He made sure the place was filled with musicians, parties, poetry readings, film screenings, and symposiums. He was the founding member of the Studio 13 Jazz Band. He initiated a photography department with Ansel Adams and a film department. The Mccaggie Award is given to an organization or a person who has made singularly compelling societal contributions, especially within the arts. Recipients have included Rebecca Solnit, Lawrence Ferlinghetti, San Francisco Cinematheque, the Guerrilla Girls, the Names Project, and noted members of the Black Panther Party, Erica Huggins and Barbara Easley Cox. The Mccaggie Award exemplifies Douglas Mccaggie, who was part of the avant-garde, a change agent. A change agent much like today's recipient of the Mccaggie Award, an activist for social justice, an artist, and the co-founder of Black Lives Matter, Patrisse Cullors. Congratulations, Patrisse, as the 2021 recipient of the San Francisco Art Institute's Douglas Mccaggie Award. Keep up the great work.
My name is Patrisse Cullors, and I am an artist and an abolitionist as well as the co-founder of Black Lives Matter. Before I was politicized, art was and continues to be the source for innovation and freedom in my life. Art gave me the space to reimagine, to experiment, and to courageously and unapologetically show up as my full self. When I was politicized, art continued to be at the center of how I expressed my vision for justice and freedom. I believe artists are the healers. They are the folks who lift up our imagination, and artists help us process what new worlds are possible. Thank you again for this honor, and I am so grateful to the San Francisco Art Institute. Congrats on 150 years. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep making art.
Thank you, Patrice, and congratulations. So we've come to the final awards of our commencement. Best in Show awards for both the BFA and MFA exhibitions. So for the undergraduate BFA Best in Show, the award goes to Camilla Giandragi Bianchi. Great work, Camilla, congratulations. And the Anne Bremer Memorial Prize, Best in Show for the MFA exhibition, is awarded to Christian Tan. Fantastic work, Christian. A reminder that the exhibitions are open immediately following commencement. And with that, we would like to move to begin conferring the degrees. I said, now it's time to begin conferring the degrees.
Camilla Giandragi Bianchi, BFA in New Genres. Chris Manfield, MFA in Studio Art. Colette Standish, MFA in Studio Art. Diane Vadino, BFA in New Genres. Dominique Birdsong, MFA in Studio Art. Emily Gola, BFA in Photography. Flora Wilds, MFA in Studio Art. Giselle Imermino, BFA in Photography. Kit Radford, MFA in Studio Art. Chris Hartman, BFA in New Genres. Lexigius Sanchez Caleb, dual degree of Master of Arts and Master of Fine Arts. Marissa Weissman, MFA in Studio Art. Xian Song, MFA in Studio Art. Zeming Dai, BFA in Film.
Will all the degree candidates please rise? By and with the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and the State of California, I hereby confer upon you your degrees and invite you to enter into all the rights, privileges, and honors appertaining. Friends and family, I hereby proudly present the San Francisco Art Institute graduating class of 2021.
Class of 2021 SFAI, just wanted to give you guys a big shout out. You made it through COVID, through lockdowns, through Zoom meetings, endless Zoom meetings. Anyway, have a fantastic future. I love you guys, stay in touch, and congratulations.
Hey, graduating class of 2021 BFA students, Sensational 6, Alex, Camilla, Emily, Giselle, Diane, Rora Blue. I'm super proud of each and every one of you. You've worked super hard. You deserve a big applause. And I'm really, really excited to see what's next for you all. I'm here for you. Hey, graduating class, MFAs 2021. Chris, Colette, Dom, Flora, Kit, Lex, Mo, Chen. Congratulations to you all. You've worked super hard. I'm very proud of you. You've all dug deep. I've loved watching your trajectory. Thanks for letting me be part of it. I'm very proud and honored.
Professor Coppola here. A hearty congratulations to all the SFAI graduates of 2021. May your creative pathways in art be delightful, meaningful, and successful. I also have to say you are all my heroes. You stayed the course as our beloved SFAI students during these incredibly difficult times. Bless you all.
Hello students, Professor Martinez here again to wish you congratulations on having achieved no small feat in earning your degrees. Let's consider for a moment what I am referring to. It is always difficult to earn a college degree under normal circumstances. However, this year, you have had to overcome adversities associated with a global pandemic and the struggles of your soon-to-be alma mater to persist in the 21st century. The grit that you possess, which your degree in particular stands as testimony to, in my estimation is the same spirit of being the world will require of its future artists. You've got what it takes, and you must continue to put one foot in front of the other. If you take care of your art will take care of you. Use your art courageously to tell the stories of your time, but do not be so easily disciplined and seduced by corporations, governments, and movements that seek to oversimplify complexity. I dare you to learn to listen to and hold space with those who you consider to be your rivals. And maybe then, through your art, we may witness collaboration and compromise. With this stated, I wish to read you a poem written by performer and writer of the Muscogee Creek Nation, Joy Harjo, who is currently serving her second term as the 23rd Poet Laureate of the United States. The poem is titled, Once the World Was Perfect, and from the collection, Conflict Resolution for Holy Beings. Once the world was perfect, and we were happy in that world. Then we took it for granted. Discontent began a small rumble in the earthly mind, then doubt pushed through with its spiked head. And once doubt ruptured the web, all manner of demon thoughts jumped through. We destroyed the world we had been given. For inspiration, for life, each stone of jealousy, each stone of fear, greed, envy, and hatred put out the light. No one was without a stone in his or her hand. There we were, right back where we had started. We were bumping into each other in the dark. And now we had no place to live since we didn't know how to live with each other. Then one of the stumbling ones took pity on another and shared a blanket. A spark of kindness made a light. The light made an opening in the darkness. Everyone worked together to make a ladder. A Wind Clan person climbed out first into the next world, and then the other clans. The children of those clans, their children, and their children, all the way through time, to now, into this morning light to you. Congratulations, SFAI graduates of the class of 2021. I am proud and inspired by each and every one of you.
Hey, Kristan, congratulations on your MFA from the San Francisco Art Institute. I was so proud to bear witness to your lifelong vocation.
Congratulations, the class of 2022. Thank you so much for staying the course and working through these difficult times. And it makes your success this time around perhaps even more special than might otherwise have been. Anyway, thank you and all the very best to all of you. Take care. Bye-bye.
Sorry, I always do that. I forget to unmute myself. Hey, congratulations. This is really, really amazing. I think that going to school is really, really hard, but having to go to school during COVID, doing everything online, do some strange arrangements to show your work, I think you all deserve an amazing, huge applause. Congratulations for completing your degree. And now that you're going out there into the real world, I hope you do really, really well.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Siri? That was not planned, but that was really good.